He likes to try and bite you.
An absolute monster. What is up, everybody, and welcome to today's video. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Zach. This is SC Fish Keeping. I appreciate you stopping by. Please hit that subscribe button down below if you have not already, and as always, a very special thank you to all of my members tuning in. Now, if you look behind me, some of you might be able to know, might be able to tell where I am rather, but just in case you don't know, today I am here at the Ohio Fish Rescue. Today's video, I'm really excited to show you how the Ohio Fish Rescue has changed since I was here last time, which has been about 2.5 years. I'm gonna show you things that have changed. We're gonna kind of end back here at the pool because this was not built up the last time I showed things on my channel, but let's just head into the fish room. So first thing, when you walk in through the door, this thing right here, this is what, 3,000?
3,000 gallons.
This is a 3,000 gallon tank, which has some really big pacu, some red tails, some other catfish, and then one giant Temensis peacock bass. I mean, he's an absolute monster. But so this tank was here the last time I was here, and then this dog bone tank right here had some platinum alligator gars, which now is home to some really, really beautiful stingrays, and whatever that is.
That's an Indo-tarpon.
Okay.
If you have Atlantic tarpon, well, that's an Indo-tarpon.
And then this cute little
You little baby.
little baby. And then this big guy right here, this tank was still here. And other than that, I think pretty much everything else is different. There's been a lot that's changed. That guy was the same, but they've taken out a wall in the last couple years and added some really big tanks, which I'm excited to show you. But for those of you that do not know, the Ohio Fish Rescue is a place that dedicates themselves to giving fish a bigger home. They have a bunch of water, they take care of them. You can bring your own pets and stuff that you can't house anymore, and they will keep them and take care of them for you. So it's a really cool place. It's an awesome place to visit if you get the chance. But this thing right here, this is a 4,400 gallon tank that is taller than me, and I'm about 6 foot 6'1". And this thing has, where's the big, this guy. This guy was here last time I was here. This is the biggest.
Here, that's Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
He's over 20 years old.
20 years old, and I think last time, didn't they say he weighs something ridiculous too?
18 years old and is pushing 60 pounds.
This fish is massive. But this tank has all kinds of really cool fish in it. It's one of the, I think it's one of the first things that just catches your eye when you walk in, because this tank is ridiculous. It also has the biggest Oscar I've ever seen. I mean, look at that guy. He is at least 18 inches. But all kinds of really cool fish. Beautiful Giardini. Bunch of arowanas. Black nasty cichlid. There's some Midas. This thing, this was here too.
Yep.
I don't remember what was in this one, but
This used to be Tracy's koi.
that's right. This used to be Tracy's koi, and that's what it was the last time. It had the big old net across the top.
Yes.
This little fella, this little jerk.
He likes to try and bite you.
It's a very slow reaction though.
It is. He's actually pretty sweet.
He's cool.
Yeah, you're gonna get my thumb. I know what you're doing.
Little fly river turtle.
Yes.
This is the biggest pleco I've ever seen. This is what kind of pleco is it?
This is an Adonis pleco.
Adonis pleco, and he's almost 3 feet, at least 3 feet.
Almost 3 feet.
Almost 3 feet just for a pleco. I mean, look at this thing.
That's little things. You got a Jaru cat directly below you.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool.
Those things get big too.
Those things get massive.
Whoa.
if all those tanks and all those fish weren't cool enough, behind me are actually they're kind of internet famous, even TV famous, the Bellagio tanks. And these things are each 20 feet long? They're like 20 feet long. And so this whole just back wall of the fish room is just these two massive tanks. This first one here is a cichlid tank, which is a bunch of different types of African cichlids. And you can tell it's actually pretty tame for what they've been doing. There it is. So really cool, really colorful, tons of activity in this one. And then down here, more of a community tank. It's impossible for me to even get it all in one shot. But there's a lot of like bala sharks and different tinfoil barbs. There's some little gouramis. And then my personal favorite right here. He's back down there, and you can see there's new projects and new tanks always happening here at the OFR. So kind of tight squeeze back here, but that guy right there is an African arowana, an absolutely beautiful fish. And I'd actually be curious if anybody would like to see an African arowana on my channel. You know, let me know down in the comments right now if you want to see more about these fish, because they're amazing, they're super cool, and you just really don't see very many of them on YouTube. But I know they're one of Big Rich's favorites here as well. And he's super cool. But one thing that's definitely changed since the last time I was here is this tank right here behind me, though, is one of my favorites. And this was a tank that when I was here last time was kind of tucked behind a wall, and this was just a concept that they were talking about. But this is like the albino tank. There's gourami, giant gouramis. This is a tilapia that's got kind of that speckled pattern, big platinum red tail. This is one of your favorites, right?
Yeah, I was with this fish all the way from Los Angeles.
From LA out to here?
I rode in the truck from Los Angeles to here to Cleveland with that fish and a few others.
Dang. And that big old gar's like, hey,
don't forget about me.
I'm still here.
I'm relevant.
Such a cool tank. It looks really good on the tile. Here comes the gourami. Alright, so we're actually back out, if you can see, on the other side of the pool, because this is the area that has changed more than anything since the last time I was here. I think it's 2 years old, maybe, at this point.
3.
Almost 3, because it wasn't set up the last time I was here. But I know they were in talks to do it.
Right.
And I saw it on YouTube just afterwards, and I was like, oh, I missed being able to help. And here it is. So last time I was here, this thing was just like a normal indoor swimming pool with plans of becoming something much, much bigger. And as you can tell, it is. This is a 58,000 gallon swimming pool that was turned into a monster fish pond. And it has some really, really awesome fish in here. One that I'm actually quite familiar with personally in this guy. This big, massive 4+ foot arapaima named Brutus, because he was actually another YouTuber's that I went out and filmed with. And so I saw this guy when he was 1/5 the size easily.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep. You pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream.
it's so easy to get lost in this pool because you're constantly looking at new things going on. So there's some fish going at it over there. Big old alligator gar just kind of hiding in the corner lurking. No, there's an alligator gar over there.
My bad.
Albino channel cats. And then as Joe corrected me, yes, that is a giant gourami.
Well, I didn't correct you.
But I was talking about that guy.
I just didn't see the other alligator gar.
Massive red tails. There's a hybrid catfish there.
This is the most interesting part to me. You see all these giant fish, and then right here along the wall,
Yeah.
you have all these little African cichlids.
And all these little cichlids, according to Big Rich, they're in here, they spawn, and they just kind of have their own little, yeah, it's just this own part of this pool that has a life and a mind of its own. I mean, there's so many of them, you probably can't even see it.
And you got these are jewel cichlids here.
Oh yeah, and then
There's
some more
probably-
jewel cichlids.
There's probably 200 or 300 jewel cichlids in this pool somewhere.
That's crazy. Yeah, hundreds of those little cichlids just spread out throughout here. A little bit of playtime. So, like I said, a bunch has changed here, but there's one thing that has, I think, remained pretty constant throughout. I mean, maybe the hair's a little longer in the last couple years.
Oh, my hair?
Yeah, just a little bit. And that's this guy, Big Rich, the man that makes all this stuff happen. I mean, it's been a busy 3 years for you.
Well, just keep trudging ahead and, you know, making our plans. Is there something wrong with that fish?
The one just
No,
hanging
he's
out?
good.
He's good. He's good.
We
Skip some air.
just, you know, we make our plans, we have our list to do, and then we just try and notch off everything off that list to do.
And
The more I stay busy, the easier it is not to think about the real life that's going on
Yep.
and messing with your head. And
Yeah, because that keeps you busy. And I mean, I've been here for a couple days, and you know, the amount of effort you put into Tracy and making sure she's comfortable and getting better has been impressive to see too. So, you know, hopefully that
Thank
just
you.
continues. But I just want to say thank you for letting me come out and crash here for a few days. And I slept
you didn't get my bill
right
yet.
over there. Send it to Joe.
Send it to Joe.
All the bills are covered by Joe. Yeah, thank you again for letting me crash. It's been awesome seeing all your fish, and I'll be looking forward to coming back out and seeing what's changed the next time.
If you want to come back next time, you know, say next year or something, or in a few months when Joe comes back,
Yeah.
maybe we'll let you sleep in the house this time.
One can only dream. One can only dream. But so thank you again. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you don't know their YouTube channel, check them out. I'll have all that links and stuff below. But you know, remember, this is Zach with SC Fish Keeping, reminding you that every fish is a keeper. Thanks for watching.
Nice tagline.
Thank you. I like that.
Bye, fish. See you later. See you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. See you soon.